Hello, I'm Hayley Estrem, and I'm here to talk to you about the development of a short version of the pediatric eating assessment tool, the PediEAT, using item response theory. The Feeding Flock is our research team that developed this tool and some other tools. Jin-Hee Park was initially going to be the lead author on this and present it, but she regrets that she can't be here today, and I'm happy to be with you as second author. Also on our team are Britt Patos, Sue Thorey, and Kara McComish, and Britt Patos and Sue Thorey are here. So, why do we do this work? We need assessment tools to determine the need for referral, to select appropriate treatments, and to monitor treatment effectiveness and outcomes. The Pediatric Eating Assessment Tool is a 78-item parent report measure of symptoms of problematic eating. It's for parents of children between 6 months and 7 years of age who are being offered some solid foods. Our team developed the PediEAT with parents and multidisciplinary experts in feeding in a systematic, multi-step process. It has validity and reliability and has subscales that give detailed information. Scoring has been normed referenced, and there are 3 publications available about these studies. So why do we do item response theory? We've done a lot of research with this tool already. Because we can have the ability to create a screener where we know the amount of information that each item contributes and select a subset without sacrificing any information. So, 1,259 parents completed the PediEAT and were included in this data set. And then we subdivided into 3 different age groups for consideration of their variations in eating skill development. So the first group was 6 months to 15 months, second group 15 months to 2.5 years, third group 2.5 years to 7 years. And for item response theory in general, really quick, it was conducted separately with each of those age groups, and it can be used, we used it to calibrate responses and evaluate item fit with the model. We checked out local independency, and that is IRT speak for making sure that the items each measure something unique. We looked at the discrimination parameter, and that's just to see if the item can tell us if there's a problem or not. We looked at response curves, so do the graded options on the scale of 1 to 5 tell us something different about different levels of severity. And then we looked at information curves. So this slide shows you 2 information curves for 2 items. The one on the left shows you an item that had high information. The item on the right shows you one that did not give us very much information, and it actually was not very discerning either because it's pretty flat. So that item did not make the screener. And so we had 10 items from each age group that we looked at the item response curves for all of them, and we chose the top 10 within a zone of severity for feeding problem symptoms, and that zone is indicated here in the blue. So we looked for the top 10 within the blue range. And the norm reference data from that study I mentioned previously was used to calculate the 90th percentile score for each item. So this is the PediEAT 10-item screener for 6 to 15 months. A score above the 90th percentile for each item is shaded in gray. And the result for the 10-item screener is either concern or no concern. Any response in the gray zone is a concern and requires the full version of the PediEAT. Additional work is underway to look at the sensitivity and specificity of those cutoff scores. The intended use for the screening versions of the PediEAT are for use with children at risk for feeding problems, but that the provider and the parent have not yet identified a concern. If there is an existing concern about their eating, they need to go ahead and complete the full version of the PediEAT. And so, that is my quick run on item response theory. If you have any questions for us, this is our new website. We recently had a revamp, and the tools that we have developed as a team are available there by subscription. They are free. And we have a good collection of valid and reliable tools for feeding research and clinicians. So please check out the website and you can feel free to contact us.